This is test 6, section 2, question 18. So it says any 2 points determine a line. And by that, they just mean that if you have 2 points, then that's going to tell you what line goes through those 2 points. Sorry, that was a terrible attempt to draw a line through those 2 points. Okay. So it says any 2 points determine a line. If there are 6 points in a plane, no 3 of which lie on the same line, how many lines are determined by pairs of these 6 points? Okay, so one way to think of this is just think of each point as having a number 1 through 6, and then just list all of the possible combinations that you could have for the points, and that will allow you to find the correct answer for this problem. Okay, so the first set of points we have are point 1 and point 2, point 1 and point 3, point 1 and point 4, point 1 and point 5, and lastly point 1 and point 6. Okay. Then for the lines that can be determined by point 2, we aren't going to have 2 and 1 because that's already taken care of here. It's the same line if you list the points as 1, 2, or 2, 1. So our first point here would be 2, 3. You also can't have 2, 2 because you can't have a line defined by just the 1 point. Okay. And then the next one would be 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. And some of you would see already that there's a pattern of decreasing by 1 set of points each time. So in the first one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the second column, we're going to have 4, and then we're going to have 3, 2, and 1. And you could just add those all up, and you would get 15. But I'm just going to carry it out so you could see exactly how you could prove to yourself that there are going to be 15 possible lines determined by these 6 points. Okay, so you have 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, 4, 5, 4, 6, and then lastly 5, 6. So this is one way to do this problem. I think it's one of the faster ways to do this problem. Another way that will be less comfortable for a lot of you is to realize that the number of options you have for the first point would be 6 because you have all 6 points up for grabs. And then after that, the number of options you have for the second point would just be 5, which would give you 30. The problem with this is that this is including 1, 2, and 2, 1, this kind of thing. 1, 3, and 3, 1, as if they were different lines. But that's why at the very end, you'd have to divide by 2 to tell you that there'd be 15 lines determined by these 6 points. So just figure out if you're comfortable with that logic, if you understand when you'd be able to use that. If you're not, then you could use this longer approach. So the final answer is 15.